Well, I just finished doing a little over 33 miles. It's the longest I've ever gone. So I set a PR today because it's the first time I've gone that distance. And went pretty well. I started early before all the other people did. And there were other people out there even before me. And it was muddy and frozen, so man, I had to really be careful. In the first couple miles I didn't like because a lot of frozen footsteps that could get your ankle. And then it got to some sections that were pretty good. So I was doing my run walk at. Then when I came back around at mile 14, when I'm coming back, finishing the first loop, I ran into Chad. And Chad, I walked with the loop with Don Lindley back in October, November. And so we just stayed together. And so we did a second loop together, and we did mainly walking. And then by then, the mud, it was all mud. And it just sucked the life out of you. So we just decided, we're not going to kill ourselves here. So we took quite a while, but I'm tired. I mean, my ankles hurt a little bit, maybe more a little bit. And but I do know that I could do one more loop, and so I know I can do the 50 miles. I think I would probably go out a little slower. I think I was on time. I probably would have done a 4-hour. First loop, but when I got with Chad, he was going a little slower, and I just hung with him. But that's okay. I ended up doing it with a 4:40 first loop, and the second loop was a lot longer. We were the last two coming in, but we just took our sweet time there at the end. The mud was awful, and so I used trekking poles. I'm really glad I brought them on the second one because it was just hard to get up and down some places, but. And a couple just passed us as we were finishing, and they did 3 loops. They did 50 miles. So, but they're younger, I don't compare myself with them. So, I have now a 3.5-hour drive home. I just took some naproxen and got some bananas and chocolate milk. So, head home, and I'll get home. I don't know what time it'll be. 6:40, 9:40, 10 o'clock. But I'm glad I came up and did this run instead of the one at Brown County. I needed to see the route one more time. So 4 weeks, I'll be right back here. So in better shape for that, I think. And so we'll 4 more weeks to kind of finish it off and come and see what that day brings. So I think 50, I'll be quite happy with that, and however long it takes. So I'm ready to go home.